Guys, deluded, I'm back again. Now, obviously, I've been watching the Europeans under-19s championships. Now, I've had to try really hard to watch games because games are not being televised. I've had to use some VPN business I don't even know too much about. England weren't televised, so I have to watch that when it is televised or watch the highlights. Very upset with the lack of coverage at this under-19s championship. I don't know what I'll go on for Eurosports and things like that, man. It was a bit of a joke. But you guys know I love youth football specifically and football in general so much. I always find a way, as you all do if you love something enough. And I've come across a kid who impressed me. I mean, he was actually at the under-17s championships last year, I believe, and I didn't notice him like that. But this year I've been impressed. He ain't been doing a madness, but I do believe it could be worth a punt for Arsenal. I can't say his name, people. That name is Kalam. No disrespect. I can't say it, so I'm not going to attempt to. I went on Google Translate. It weren't helping me. It sounded a bit fishy, so I'm just going to call him H. His name is there. Just copy and paste it out the description and Google that. There's not too much information to find on the lad, generally speaking, to be honest, but he's a Ukrainian-based youth player. Obviously, pardon me. He plays for Dynamo Kiev, I believe. Forgive me if I'm wrong about that. But he's a player I like. He turns 18 in November. He's 17, turning up against some people 2 years older than him. I like him a lot. I don't know if he can play in the 10. He might be able to, but loosely he reminds me a bit of Mkhitaryan when he's on the flanks. What caught my eye is how he played against France. I like how he's always trying to make something happen. He's always trying to look for his teammates in further forward positions. He's got great balance, great technical ability. He's on the right hand side, but I see him popping up. I see him using his right foot. I thought he was right footed until I realised that he's left footed. So he shows a willingness to work both flanks. He'll put in a shift. I like him a lot, man. He's got good balance. He does them little body feints and stuff like that. He's not afraid to shoot. I wouldn't say he's exceptionally quick, but he's not slow. Yeah, I like him a lot, man. I've seen him grab 2 assists. I'm so sure he scored against France. That's when I really took him in. I like him a lot, man. And if he's not available for that much, if he's available for a cut price move, he's 17 years of age. I do believe it could be worth it, man. I do believe Ukraine, not just him. There's a couple of them Ukrainian players that I've seen play in this tournament. They've got some players that could go on, and I don't want to say Shevchenko levels, but could give Ukrainians someone to be proud of again, in the sense that they was proud of Shevchenko, and Ukrainians are very proud of football. They want them quality players. So a couple of them players in that side I do think can go on to do decent things, and this guy in particular, to be fair, he's 17 turning 18. It remains to be seen how much he can progress, but if he's available for something decent, I'll bring him to the club. And mics and that, people. Yeah, I would bring him to the club, and at the very least, if he has a facility to grow, he's 17 turning 18, you keep him from his 18 to his 2021. If he doesn't develop, cool, you sell him and make your money. If he develops, you've got someone loosely like Mkhitaryan or someone that's decent. Like, when I found out he was 17, I was shocked, because the way he was dealing with it and handling himself physically, again, 17 and 19 is not that much difference, and there's a lot of 18-year-olds at the tournament. But in footballing terms, that's a lot. Like, even the ages of 16 to 18, when you sign a scholarship and you probably end it if you ain't been given a pro deal. Compare yourself how you was at 16 to 18. There's a slight difference, and that little thing can make the advantage. And he hasn't let age phase him, so how can I not rate him? Again, for me, what stands out is obviously he's shown a willingness to, an appreciation to get end results, because he's got a goal and he's got some assists at this tournament. He's got good movement, he's got good balance, he's got an appreciation for his team and a dirty works for the team. He'll track back and things like that. He's someone that caught my eye, and while I can't say his name, it's in the description that he's someone I like, man. It's annoying how there's not much information available, at least from how I'm looking. There's not much available to me to find out any further information, but I'm sure I've got some Ukrainian subscribers. I'm sure you lot probably know more than me about my man. So if you've got any comments or whatever, hit the comment section up. Subscribe to the vids for me. Obviously, you know I'm the best YouTuber at this. And on that note, YouTube's Lucas Torreira is out of here, guys. Thank you very much. And shout out to H and his last name T. Let's call him HT, because I can't say that name. Heorhli Tsitalshivili. Yeah, man, let's just call him H. You see why I don't like attempting if I don't know your name? I don't mean no disrespect, because the name is one of the single most important things in life. If someone don't remember your name or say your name properly, they can use it to belittle you and take power from you and kind of be smug against you. That's why I don't like to disrespect people's name, because if you remember someone's name and you greet them positively, you're respecting them. It's the little things that count, in my opinion. Like, yeah. Off topic, I don't like when people shorten my name if I don't know them off topic. But yeah, man, guys, deluded. Let me get out of your hair now. I'm waffling and saying things that are irrelevant. I'm out.